Hey, what's up guys, it's DPort here from DPortGaming and welcome to another WarCraft 3 commentary. And today I got a game between PraDo and what's this guy's name? His name is DJUKASUPESTAR. So yeah, he's a orc player as well. Let's go to observer so we can see both players. So yeah, I'm just gonna call him the purple orc. He may be a professional player. I'm not really sure, not too familiar with his name. Maybe that is his legit name. I actually think I've seen him in a few games observing, so I think he has some connection with the pro scene somehow. And if he's playing PraDo, he should be pretty decent. So PraDo is going for a standard orc opening, it looks like. Same with Superstar, or the I'll just call him the purple player. And actually PraDo delaying his excuse me, he's delaying his barracks, so he's actually not doing standard. If he was going standard, he already have his barracks up. And so Superstar most likely, oh my gosh, alright, I'll call him purple. So purple is most likely just going for a Blade Master with this opening. I mean, he could go Farseer and Orc Mirror, but most likely it's going to be Blade Master, especially with that base opening. PraDo could go for something interesting. Maybe he's going for a fast tech to quick Wives, but Wives against Orc Mirror are pretty easily countered. Or see, he's going for Farseer, so it does mean he's going for something kind of interesting. He could still go down for grunts. Maybe he's gonna go for double bracks or something. Maybe that's why he's getting enough lumber. But purple's gonna scout this and see what the heck is going on here. I don't know what PraDo's doing. Maybe PraDo's going for a quick tech. Possibly there's a Warmail coming out in front. Interesting. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Odd place for a Warmail as well. Maybe he's just doing it for the base block. And I'm actually not too sure why he put his Warmail there. But it does look like PraDo is kind of messing around or doing something. I still don't know. Yeah, he went for a quick attack actually. So I think he just put his warmer here so he could actually go for a block. So once he goes for that, block, so he could put his burrow here for a battle placement. That's the only reason I think why he put that warmer though. So this guy, Superstar or purple, just kind of gets kind of mad when he sees that quick tech. So we got Farseer coming from PraDo. PraDo's Farseer is going to run across the middle of the map and meet the Blade Master. Actually, Blade Master windwalked before he actually saw PraDo's Farseer. Is actually gonna get one crit and continue to the base of PraDo. PraDo is gonna have to retreat with that Farseer, and actually I think he did block off his base here. Yeah, I think he did. Indeed, he did block off his base, and he is going for a barracks build now. So maybe he's going for a quick second hero or something. Not really too familiar with this build. Kind of interesting play here, and PraDo has no voodoo, so you will have to be careful on how much damage he actually takes. Another grunt or a grunt getting involved for purple, and purple actually did only get one grunt before the tech. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 2 grunts, don't get me wrong, but I could be making a mistake. Don't take me 100%, but yeah, so he's going for a quick T2. I think he most likely will, depending on what PraDo goes, he could go Shadow Hunter, or he could go like Panda if he is going to go for like summons. Like he could go like Fire Lord or something like that, and he may want to get a Panda to help counter against summons, because Spirit Walkers can't really dispel. I mean, they have a few dispels, but even the dispels can only do about half HP of summons. Well, against the little dogs or the wolves, so they kill it instantly. But if it's like a level 3 wolf, it's gonna be pretty tough to take down. So this base block actually helped PraDo quite a lot. He's actually getting 1 grunt, and then he's making 2 HH. PraDo's Farseer is down below, most likely gonna pick up a boost of speed, maybe even sell the teleport. Not really too sure. Now he's bringing in a bunch of peons, and he does pick up the boost of speed, sells the TP, gets a Dust of Appearance, and now purple is going straight after these peons. He's got a windwalk one more time, and most likely kills all of the grunt will be able to chase it. Now PraDo's trying to get in 1 grunt to do a little bit of blocking here. Does lose 1 peon to that grunt, and now Blade Master is going down and actually taking down that other one. PraDo is showing that he's getting a Fire Lord, so that definitely means he's going for some type of push, especially getting in peasants here. And it does look like that was kind of a bad placement there by PraDo, bringing in the peasants without his heroes. Did lose 2 or 3, which is not going to be too good for PraDo there. I mean, that could have been 2 or 3 on lumber, and he does have enough lumber for a few towers, 1 or 2, maybe even possibly after he gets up the towers, he wants to get a Voodoo Lounge or something like that. Would help him assist in this push. So the only way purple is going to be able to hold this push, I mean, he's not going to go for any T2 building at this point. Can't afford to lose any burrows, so he's trying to get, I'm not sure why he's not sending peasants here. There he goes, starts sending peasants. Then we got the blade going straight for this Fire Lord. Fire Lord taking a lot of damage. Just staying there, taking a lot of damage from that burrow. The heroes of PraDo are taking a lot of damage. Need to be careful. That Blade Master is most likely going to come back in. Is being scouted though. Is getting a heal salve. Does have a boost of speed, so it won't be able to cancel that. And now PraDo is kind of in a decent position, but the only thing that's going to be his downfall is these heroes are so weak. Blade Master with full health is going to be able to take this Fire Lord down pretty easily. He has the movement speed, and the only thing that's going to keep PraDo in this game is if he's able to get up these towers. I mean, there's no War Mill, so I don't think he can get what would you say, Demolishers. So I'm pretty sure he can't get Demolishers. Blade Master just has to be careful though. There's nothing on the Blade Master. Blade Master is gonna have to pick up a potion. He's gonna go straight for the Farseer, it looks like, and Farseer is gonna go. Ooh, actually, Purple actually did pick up his own Fire Lord himself to counter the Fire Lord. Ooh, both heroes of PraDo are looking pretty weak at this point. And now we're gonna have a Superstar or Purple. Does need to be careful because Blade Master though, and it does look like he could lose his Farseer. And now both of the heroes of PraDo are going down. And it does look like Purple is going to be to withstand this push. I mean, he doesn't really have, actually he does have unit advantage, I guess, because he has heroes. But these towers, no peasants to heal it up, but there's only 2, not going to help it that much. Now the Blade Master is being focused, but with that movement speed, the boost speed, we'll be able to get out of there pretty quickly. And as you see here, he's just making grunts. I think Fire Lord is a really nice counter to the opposite mass units to PraDo. I mean, it's doing a little bit of tanking, which basically all the Blade needs to do all is DPS and such. PraDo's whole army just got pretty much taken out, and Blade Master is going to salve up and most likely go to the base. Now we're going to have the Fire Lord being back involved for PraDo, and now we're going to have this Farseer coming back in as well, and now a PN's gonna fall, and this tower will be taken out with ease. Actually, PraDo did cancel the heal salve though on the Blade Master and the Grunt, and he's gonna try to do as much damage on the Blade Master as he can before the tower dies. So now, once the towers are gone, Purple instantly puts up a Bestiary and a Spirit Lodge, so it does look like he's going for standard play, except for the Fire Lord. I mean, getting the Fire Lord really helped because even a Panda would have helped. Any of the Tavern heroes probably would have helped significantly, just because of the fact, you know, if you make Shadowhunter, you got all that delay time of actually making him from the altar. So that was actually a really smart play. I think that's basically the only way you can counter a Farseer Fire Lord push. I mean, PraDo could have had better micro. That probably wasn't his best micro day, I guess you could say, or micro battle. But if PraDo had better micro, it would have pushed Purple, or even if he saved some of his peons, that was just kind of bad for PraDo there. He lost, you know, multiple peons, and that was probably just what hurt him the most. And after he lost his peons, that probably was, you know, the telltale signs of he probably wasn't going to be successful in that push. And now Purple is actually being the aggressor. Actually has 4 grunts, so he's going to go standard, 4 grunts, Fire Lord, Blade Master, and I'm not sure how PraDo is going to be able to defend this. I mean, he does have a summons, and it does have these H8s, but they are blocked in the back of the base, so they won't be able to get out here. And the heroes of PraDo are pretty squishy, and this Blade will be able to do high DPS. He does have a boost of speed, so he will be able to get some nice attacks on the Fire Lord. I mean, Farseer, he does have a boost of speed, but Blade Master still can get up a few hits before Farseer actually starts moving. And this Fire Lord doing a good job just keeping back the heroes of PraDo, and PraDo is taking a lot of damage here. There is actually no voodoo, so he's finally making a voodoo in his base. I think the voodoo got destroyed. Yeah, I think the voodoo got destroyed, and he's just remaking it. But it actually doesn't have a lot of HP and no TP. Actually does get a Zeppelin though, about time to heal up or save his heroes. It looked like it was just going to be a pretty easy game for Purple. So now he's going to go in the back of the base. Looks like to pick up these H8s, drop him out in front maybe. He does have a Spirit Walker, so that means he will be able to some Spirit Link to help his heroes a little bit. Ooh, bed drop. Oh, actually just picked him up, whatever. And now he's going to go for the Spirit Lodge, Purple is. Did lose a grunt or 2. Yeah, I guess he did lose 2 grunts. But I kind of bad position here on the heroes, but he is able to just pick him up in the Zeppelin. And now Purple does realize if he's able to cancel that voodoo, it's going to be really nice for going to cancel the voodoo once again. I think PraDo can cancel it. And let's check out the base. He is just going to make some Raiders, Walkers, Standard for Orc, except for the Fire Lord. So he's basically just going Standard. This Blade is doing a lot of damage. Even though it's only a level 2, he's getting some nice crits. He's getting a lot lately, actually. Which which I've been seeing. They're doing a lot of damage to PraDo's army. PraDo only has one pet peon in here. Maybe you should get one right here. Actually putting the Fire Lord in the back behind this barricade, trying to get a far attack of range. And actually, Blade Master can attack it, but it does get ensnared, and Fire Lord will be able to kill it. I'm not sure where the Zeppelin actually went back there. Oh, most likely pick up the... Oh, he actually just built a Spear Lodge back here. So kind of bad position here for PraDo. It does look like he's going to lose this game. As long as Purple doesn't lose his Blade Master or something like that, it does like he will be able to outlast PraDo in this situation. Just push PraDo all the way back in his base without a Voodoo Shop or Voodoo Lounge. And he maybe should have made one right here. I mean, he just have the Zeppelin to go over his base. And this base is kind of like a human base, I guess you could say. Just, you know, a full block off, which is probably smart for PraDo, because he, you know, if he does fail the push, he does have something to hide behind. And no range units except for Fire Lord and Spirit Walker. Let's check out where the Blade Master is. Blade Master did spot the Spirit Lodge, and he is getting a Goblin Sapper, and PraDo did see the Sapper, so maybe he's getting ready for the Sapper here. He's going, putting his units out, and he's going to chase the Sapper. Ooh, probably a bad decision. He's going to pick up the units. He's going to have the Wolves go straight for the Sapper. Sappers are pretty weak, by the way. No armor, and it only has 56 HP. And now the Sapper's coming in, and it does look like he's going to go for the main base or the altar, maybe. There is a Fire Lord just starting to be made right here. And there we go, Sapper actually went for the barracks, and now the base of PraDo is wide open. Nice micro there, picking up that one grunt, and now some Spirit Link getting involved here. Blade Master just idling, I'm not sure why he's not attacking. There we go, he's getting attacked, and another grunt will go down for PraDo. PraDo doesn't have a Voodoo Lounge still, doesn't really have a place for it, but he's going to be GG. Just took down these two bros, and Purple playing very wisely, backing out of this little choke point in PraDo's base. Probably the best decision. He knows he has map control, you know, just stay back and heal up. And now we got a Fire Lord getting a little bit out position. Let's see if Purple's got to focus. That's exactly what he does. Nothing to save the Fire Lord here. Got to surround on him. Blade Master's going to do a lot of damage on it, and Fire Lord does fall down. I'm afraid this game was basically over after PraDo lost those peons. If he had more peons on the tower rush, probably would have been better. Got a kind of a surround on the... oh, there we go. We got a surround now. Got a snare. Blade Master, there's no point to tag. No need for it, though. And Varsia will go down. And this is not looking too good for PraDo. PraDo is going to basically call GG. No lumber. Not too much lumber. And now the army of PraDo is being slaughtered here. Basically not even microing, no need. And Purple is just going to finish up here in the base of PraDo. I'm not sure why PraDo maybe just went AFK. And Purple is going to question mark. And yeah, PraDo was actually AFK. So I guess it was an okay game, kind of a little bit entertaining. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Probably not the best game. PraDo is definitely trying to mess around, maybe trying a little bit new strategy. Never saw the War Mill be placed out in front. By the way, All For One is still looking for a sponsor. If you guys are a sponsor or have connections with a sponsor, you know, leave me a comment, leave me a message on YouTube or something, or you can send me email at DPortGaming@yahoo.com, and I will get back to you, and I'll set you up with one of my managers. I'm sure you someone has a connection with a sponsor. But anyways, All For One is still looking for sponsors. You know, they got PraDo, they got Focus, they got LawLiet, they got Cechi. Who else they got? They got who they got? I don't know. I'll look up the whole roster for you guys in a second, but there's a lot of good players. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and I'll do another one right after this. This one was pretty short. Anyways, peace out.